Today is a 5D 10 on back squat, and guys, the difference between the back squat 10s relative to the deadlift, the strict press and the bench press is that from my experience, the back squat gets you really jacked. Heart rate is going to be super high, and it's important not to, it's important to treat it with respect, number one. Number two, there's not a lot of time between you going and your partner going in the rack. So really save your energy for breathing and recovering to get yourself back into a state of ready to go again. The one thing I would advise too when you're doing this is just even though the weight will be quite light, be brace in the bottom. You can inhale as you're going down, but just be like that in the bottom. Because from my experience when doing this, on the turnaround from the eccentric to the concentric, if you jerk a little bit, you may there's a lot of work for the torso to handle, which is just accumulated fatigue over the course of multiple sets. So if you're giving out like leaking gas in the first couple of sets, the back end ones aren't going to feel good at all, and it's going to get you in a state of flux. So bracing in the bottom is really important. Just to have a braced breath in the bottom as you're coming out of that eccentric to concentric. And lastly, make sure that, if you're going down at like a cadence of 1 down, 1 up, and you do 6 or 7, just stay away from that burn. Just do a couple of extra seconds on reps 8, 9, and 10 to stay away from that muscle fatigue will be important for the following set, okay? So you won't need to do that probably on the first couple of sets, but you may need to take a pause set. It's important to kind of slow it down and pause it in the static hold and breathe and regulate, and then hit reps 9 and 10 if you're starting to get that burn in the quads and you start to cook a bit, right? And it's important to do that for your success in getting a confident 5 block today. Okay, makes sense? Because we are going to be building into the 10-minute blocks, guys, and I just want you let's just lay a good foundation, a really confident foundation, and then we can move onward. Cheers, hopefully enjoy, and rip in.